LA wasn't a place, it was an idea.
Yeah.
It was a myth
Yeah.
made by people who understood. You talked about public relations, PR. That's LA was a town birthed of PR.
Yeah.
And they continued to grow it into, this manufacturing hub for American desire. I mean, that was our greatest export in a lot of ways, was the desire to, to be like a celebrity, or to like movies are the brands that come to mind. That was the truest American export. Talk about oil or technology or anything like that.
Yeah.
Culture was the biggest export. Probably still is.
Yep.
And now it's almost been fractured. It's social media has taken the place where you can live in Des Moines and still I mean, yes, LA is nice. The houses are nice. Like the establishments are great. Like there's a reason LA and New York are so prevalent in outside of America.
Yeah.
I would be interested to hear a outside of America perspective on this too. I know we have a lot of viewers, and especially a lot of listeners in Europe and Australia and things like that. I would like to hear a different perspective, but yeah, I mean, it seems like LA is a town without it doesn't have an identity right now. Obviously, there's still enough of an identity in that old world to sustain. But, you just mentioned TMZ and People Magazine and all these
more legacy.
I'm like dead. Like they just don't mean anything anymore. I don't think anybody's taking anything they read in People Magazine seriously, or anything they see on TMZ, or, I mean, go even broader, like the legacy media companies people don't give a shit about anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm over here trying to think like what do we all generally think of LA?
Yeah.
Hollywood, all of that. And it's tough because there's to me there's multiples, right? There's the identity of California. Mm-hmm. There's the identity of LA.
Yeah.
And then there's Hollywood as well.
See, and I think of LA and Hollywood as pretty close. Like the Valley. And like where the production studios are, and that's kind of my vision of.
Yeah.
And then obviously you go a little bit more north and you start to think technology.
Right. Silicon
San
Valley
Francisco still has I think it has its foot firmly in two worlds.
Yeah.
And then San Diego is just kind of like this beautiful gem at the bottom. But I don't know what this conversation, I don't know what'll come from this, but it's just an idea that I thought was interesting to put out there, and we'll see if it's.
I think if anything, there is, while things may have shifted for what our collective understanding is of what LA offers, what its identity is, Hollywood, all of that, I think there's something that you can't deny about the area is that there is a magnetism to Southern California, and it's a collection of everything from surf culture and the Beach Boys. And
part of being the center of desire, manufacturing of desire, is you're just going to get a lot of pop culture is going to happen with you being the backdrop.
Yeah.
So that you're just built into the consciousness of almost every American,
right?
Even if they don't realize it.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer and summer.